Hello, everyone, and welcome to Picks and Parlays. Sean Higgs and Tony K coming at you at the Vegas Top Dog. I'm Mr. Sean Higgs on the X. Come give us a follow. We got two Utah. Give me two NFL free picks for you for Sunday action here. But before we get to that, hit the like, share, subscribe, notification bell on so you know when the free pick videos drop, whether NFL, maybe it's college football. It could be a hockey from somebody. Maybe it's World Series or NBA. Anything goes. The notification bell has to be on. Let's go. We got the YouTube channel back up over 50,000 subs. Let's keep it going. Notification bell on. Comment. Who do you like in these games? You got four things to choose from. You got two dogs, two faves, two overs, two unders. Pick a side. Pick something. Let's go. Engage. Get engaged here, people. Mr. Cowboy, he's got his cowboy hat on. He's pumped up here. And he'll be talking, Tony's going to come in here talking Dallas and the Broncos, 3.5-point doggies, 50.5 on the total. I don't want to steal too much thunder here. Dallas, nice win. We beat up on the lowly Commanders 44-22. The Broncos in off a absolute insane game versus the Giants. Holy cow. What was that about? I'll leave it to you to discuss. Talk amongst yourselves, as they say. Tony K, Dallas, and the Broncos, what do you got for us?
Hey, Broncos come in winners of 4 straight, 5-2 on the season. Cowboys 3-3-1. Got that tie in there. Haven't won back-to-back games all season. Like you said, they won last week over the beat-up Washington Commanders. I know you're a Cowboys fan like myself here. Offense looks great. Dak looks great. I mean, you could put him up in the MVP votes, but their defense is going to struggle. Now, this is their third road game in October. I think the Cowboys are going to struggle going against Sean Payton's defense here in Denver. They struggle against mobile quarterbacks. We know Bo Nix likes to, run and pass. So I think the Cowboys defense is going to struggle in this one, especially on the road. They lost to the Bears. They got killed by the Bears on the road. They beat the Jets, but who hasn't beat the Jets? They're winless. And then they lost to the Panthers. So for some reason, Cowboys don't play well on the road. The offense still shows up, but the defense just looks lost, except when they're playing at home. They play a little bit better. So we're going to go with Denver here, laying the 3.5 points. I think, last week's games have a lot to do with the line in this game. Denver getting a scare from the Giants, Dallas off the big win against Washington. That was a national TV game. So we're going to go with Denver minus 3.5 to get the win in this one on Sunday.
Denver minus 3.5. And, what Denver shows up here, right? You have the 11-10 Jets in England, Denver. And then you got 33-32 insane asylum game last week. I was up. You know what? The 3.5, yeah, I get it. It's tough for me. Again, the Cowboys offense looks good. The defense. On a side note, maybe they want to trade for Max Crosby. Interesting, Dallas. Trade Micah and go get Max Crosby. Maybe it works out contract-wise. I have no idea how the two contracts line up against each other, but definitely interesting. Interesting moves there. Broncos minus.
They're averaging 32 points a game. Denver defense is ranked number 2. So it's going to be a good test for the Cowboys offense. I mean, they have a lot of weapons on offense to go to with tight ends and, 2 multiple great wide receivers. Lamb's back, another week of practice under his belt. So should be an interesting game, but in Denver, it's a tough place to play. We might see a 70-yard field goal in the game. You never know.
Yeah. We're at the 50. Let's kick a field goal.
Why not, right?
He's got a foot. What a weapon for the Cowboys to have in Aubrey. He's fabulous.
Did you watch the game last week? Did you hear what he doesn't even practice long field goals. He likes kicking everything 40, 45 yards just because he likes to keep his stroke the same with his leg. He said he doesn't practice anything over 50 yards.
That makes sense. Why are you going to do extra? It'll be, you'll be like screwing up I got to do extra hard this way or angle it this way. You keep it the same. If it's going to blast through, it's going to blast through. It doesn't make a difference.
Right. So that's a good point. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah. official free pick here from Tony. Broncos minus 3.5. Get his top plays and best bets at picks and parlays for Sunday. We'll go over those at the end of the free pick here. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell on here. Game number 1 is done. Game number 2, not as sexy with the Dolphins and the Falcons. Maybe people think the Falcons are a good team. Here we go. 7.5-point faves. Total 44.5. I mean, Miami last week, granted there was like crazy weather, right? The total drops from 41 to 34. It's windy, rain, whatever. Tua Tagovailoa turnover, living up to his name that someone gave him, and I just kind of run with. 3 interceptions. They didn't look – I mean, lost by 25. They don't look good. Everybody wants the coach fired. No, you don't. You're like don't fire the coach. You let the coach play it out. If they lose everything, so be it. You get the draft pick. You change a coach, maybe you change his crap. They start winning games. This guy, he wants to tank. He fired a guy for not tanking, folks. He got rid of his old coach for not tanking. Don't think McDaniel is out of here. It's not going to make a difference what happens. Now, the Falcons are a team. Everybody loves Penix. It's Bijan. It's Drake. It's Kyle Pitts. It's what. You lost on Sunday night. I don't think you look good in that game. I didn't think they looked all that great. Who have they beaten this year? You lost to the Broncos, the Buccaneers in week 1. You beat Minnesota, who probably benched their quarterback after that game. You lost by 30 and got shut out of Carolina. And you beat Marcus Mariota and the Washington team, who lost at home to the Bears. Come on. This will be, again, I keep saying I got to find an old clothespin for my nose here to grab Miami plus 7.5. This does worry me to 7.5, though, Tony, because I see 7.5s, and I'm not getting it because I'm getting that extra half point. A lot of people take the 7.5 or 3.5 for that extra half. I look at that and think favorites by 10 and 15 points. I'm taking this 7.5 based on how terrible Miami was, just everything about them, the whole world collapsing in on top of themselves. This just screams like it's a Dolphin spot where they're going to come in here and shock and maybe pull out an outright upset here. Give me Miami as a shocker pick here on a Sunday.
I can see that. I'm sure they're happy to be out of Cleveland with the wind and cooler temperatures.
No Chick-fil-A, though, in the Dome on a Sunday here. We're going to add one bonus play. Go ahead, take it away. I'm going to put the picks up in the chat here as well, including Tony's bonus player prop, which he's been adding on the free picks here.
Yeah. Player props have done well, but be sure to get my premium plays. My top plays have been red hot across the board. College football, NFL. Have NBA now in full swing. And what's NBA stand for? National Betting Association now? With all these arrests going down? I saw a funny meme today. The interim head coach for Portland, they said he has a good poker face. So I thought that was pretty funny. But player prop I like, I'm going with the 40-year-old, the old man, Joe Flacco, over 1.5 TD passes. Last 2 games, he passed for 2 or more TD passes. He's got great weapons. It's going up against the Jets, who are winless. Terrible secondary. They've allowed 13 passing touchdowns on the season. Let's go with Joe Flacco over 1.5 TD passes. Think he gets there. He's been slinging it, looking good, very accurate. We'll take them, especially at home. Joe Flacco over 1.5 TD passes over the winless Jets.
I enjoy this pick because not only should it get there with ease, basically, at plus 120, I mean, you got Chase and Higgins, 2 good wide receivers, and a veteran guy. This is what, the 3rd game now? You saw him hang tough in Green Bay after 3 days in practice. You saw him put up 30 after a week on a short week of practice. What's he going to do against the Jets team that looks like complete anarchy? The coach, right, the quarterback, the owner. absolute chaos in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I like
that. They played last Thursday, so he's got 10 days to prepare for this game. A few extra reps, getting used to the other receivers, tight ends. It's only going to help. It's only going to help Flacco.
Absolutely. There you go. Miami plus 7.5. Denver minus 3.5. Flacco over 1.5 touchdown passes a plus money. And there you go. At Tony K on Bleh. He's not at Tony K. He's Tony K at Vegas Top Dogs on the X. I'm at Mr. Sean Higgs. Like, notification bells on.
Thumbs up.
And that's a wrap. Get our best bets. It's Sunday, Tony. What do you got going on today? I should have said this at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, I have premium plays loaded on the website. Check it out. 3-game package, just $35. Picksandparlays.net. Go to my page. There'll be free picks and premium plays as well all weekend long.
There you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.
Be a winner.